much. Turning back to our wild weather situation. Look at that outside. That is not fog. Those aren't clouds. That is smoky haze, all caused by the Canadian wildfires.
And the smoke has led to air quality alerts to be issued here in Chicago and really throughout the entire Midwest.
Yeah, we saw similar pictures out of New York the other week. Let's get straight up to Good Day Chicago meteorologist Mike Kaplan, who picks up our team coverage from Gurnee. Mike, how does it look and how does it smell up where you are?
I'm glad you asked about the odor, Anthony. Hey there, Natalie. It is nasty out. About 24 hours ago, I stepped outside and I said, boy, the smoke, it's filling the air here, and it has simply gotten worse and worse throughout the day. We've been talking about what I consider to be the very tardily issued warning from the EPA. An air quality alert finally came out. They have a scale. It's more or less a 1 to 6 range of how bad the air is. It goes anywhere from good to downright hazardous. We have moved into range 5, which means very unhealthy. And I have never, in my 30 years of forecasting in Chicagoland, seen anything like that. In fact, within the past hour, that number has gone up to 258. Anything over 300 would be hazardous for anyone. To compare it, though, with New York a few weeks ago, they had a 405. So as bad as it is here, it's not quite as horrible as it was in New York, but it is still mighty bad. What you are looking at overhead, close to the ground, is all smoke from fires, in this case, coming out of eastern Canada. Just released today is the notification that more territory has been burned in Canada in the less than the first 6 months of the year than in any entire year in Canada's recorded history. That is remarkable. All of this that you're smelling right now, by the way, the smoke, it's tiny particles mainly of carbon materials that are about a 2.5 microns wide. That's about a 30th of the width of a human hair. That's what you're smelling. And you know what? That is so small that it can get into your lungs. It can even get into your bloodstream, and that's what makes it so toxic. These levels, in my opinion, never seen in Chicagoland for any reason, are not likely to go away in a big time anytime soon. They're going to be with us here certainly during the evening hours. There are 76,000 square kilometers on fire right now in Canada, and a lot of them are in eastern Canada, and that smoke plume just keeps coming in here. But there are maybe some signs that we can eat into some of that low-lying smoke in our sky. And Emily, I know that you've been tracking some of the computer modeling on this. What is the latest? Are we going to see any improvement here tomorrow? It looked like that would be the case this morning.
Yes, so we are in store for some improvements as we go through the later half of tonight and then definitely into our day tomorrow. But we're still going to notice that haze in the sky. Here's a look at our futurecast smoke. So notice all of this dark shaded of yellow here. So that's suggesting the thick layer of smoke that we have overhead right now, setting this in motion, taking us through tonight and into our day tomorrow. A lot of that's going to start to get pushed off toward the southwest and then also toward the west, giving most of Chicagoland a little bit of a break. But again, there's still going to be enough smoke in the air that I think we're seeing that haze. It's just not expected to be unhealthy for healthy individuals. But for those of you that are in the sensitive groups, I think you're still going to be dealing with some issues tomorrow. Looking ahead to Thursday, we'll still see some slight improvements, but even then, that haze is still going to be holding overstead. But on Thursday, we're really turning our attention over to the heat, the humidity, and also our storm potential. Looks like we could be dealing with strong to severe thunderstorms by the time we reach Thursday. Temperatures out there right now, we've been held in the 70s almost area-wide, but we have hit 80 degrees now in Rockford. Northwest Indiana, a little bit cooler with that flow off of the lake, sitting in the 60s. Everywhere else, we are sitting in the 70s. Tonight, 60 degrees. We'll have north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, small chance of a brief shower or thunderstorm. A much better chance comes Wednesday night into Thursday. Notice temperatures by Thursday. We're warming up in a really big way. 92 degrees for your expected high. We're still close to 90 on Friday. For your weekend ahead, we'll keep at least some scattered activity around, but the majority of the days on Saturday and Sunday will be dry. Anthony and Natalie.
Okay, Emily, thank you very much.